How's it going, everybody? As you can see, we not in the office today, not in the studio. Had to take a little trip to Jamaica. But I'm so about my shit and I'm so about what I do that I'm gonna be on vacation and make sure I still do my movie reviews. You know I had time to get on the plane. You know I watched something on the plane. When I be talking about this commitment to the content, it's not necessarily about virality. To me, it's about passion over profit. It's more so about creating that community. It's more so about y'all knowing on Wednesday, Lex gonna hold y'all down with this video no matter what he doing in the world, and that's what we're doing right now. So please, please, please buckle up, grab your snacks, grab your little mimosa like me, and get a little quick cheers, and let's get into it. Scope the Scenes, episode number 7. I'm your boy Lex Scope, and what I do here is every single Wednesday I review 5 different movies, 1 TV show, and let you know what I think. But what I really want to do is add something to your watch list, so when you and Shorty sitting down, or you and whoever, or you and they them is sitting down finna watch a movie, y'all already got some stuff on your list to watch that you know is vetted by your boy Lex Scope. Let's get right into it. What? This is how I talk to these folks, because it's like finally something where I don't have to rush and get all the words out. I can just really kick it with my community. Let them know, yo, I got y'all. I know y'all on Instagram seeing I'm in Jamaica. Guess what? In Jamaica, number 1. First movie on the list, Gladiator II. Gladiator II, Gladiator II. That's the first movie on the list. First and foremost, Denzel, goated. Fantastic job. But what I will say about this movie, and the reason that I gave it a 3 out of 5 and not a 4 or 5, it's an unnecessary remake. Honestly, we did not need Gladiator II. Again, Denzel's goated. Pedro Pascal killed it. The white boy, that's the star, can't remember his name. He did all right too. Overall though, like they're reaching at a story that they did. Now this is the guy's kid from the first Gladiator. I get it, you gotta make the stories cohesive. We did not need this. Gladiator 2 ultimately gets a 3 out of 5. Fantastic performances all around, but when it's a sequel that we didn't really ask for, the story can only be but so strong. And I watched it on the plane. Had I not watched it on the plane, it definitely would have been rated less than a 3 out of 5. Got that movie called Y2K. I want to finish this so swiftly so I can stop letting all these bugs inside. That's my bad. So I wanted to pull up my letterbox. Shout out to Letterbox. Y'all already know that's where I put all the reviews. I had to pull up the letterbox on this just because I wanted to make sure I got my review right. I watched it like a week ago, and I wanted to remind myself that this movie was hot garbage. There was so much 90s propaganda, which I'm supposed to love as a 90s baby, but overall, it was just very random. They just had a lot of random 90s things killing people. My willing suspense of disbelief was really, really, really being pushed to the limit. Honestly, if you're not from the 90s and you one of the TikTok kids that glamorizes and glorifies the 90s and you wasn't there, you're actually gonna be confused because you're not gonna understand what a lot of the references are. I do not recommend watching it. But I do like the subplot of like the new metal girly and the conscious hip hop guy kind of having like a connection, even though they're supposed to be from separate worlds. Trust me, if you add some kind of random love element to a movie, I'll end up liking it, at least Paquito. But this Y2K movie, 1 out of 5. Don't go waste your time and watch it. Unless you're one of those people that like to watch a bad movie that's so bad that it's good, you're not really finna like it. No spoilers, but the garage scene really took me out. Whenever they get on some kind of Game of Thrones thing and a character, let's say that I become attached to, they murk them off, it do hit me right here. That might be the only reason this movie got 1 star. Drop. It's about the lady that's at the restaurant with her date, and somebody keep airdropping her pictures telling her what to do, like telling her to kill her date, telling her that her son is in danger at the crib and she could see him on the Ring camera. No spoilers, of course. But what I will say, it's gonna seem like I'm trashing all the movies from today, but I'm really not. But Drop, 2 out of 5. If somebody's harassing me via airdrop in a restaurant, nigga, I'ma turn the phone off. Movie over. But just the premise of this movie was just so, I couldn't even have my will and suspense of disbelief because I'm like, fam, turn the phone off. From a social commentary standpoint, I appreciate it because one of the most scariest things in this movie for this lady was being on a date with a man and hoping that he won't like freak out because she's on her phone too much, or having to be cordial when like some real stuff is going on. Like I've been on a couple of dates where like I got a really intense business situation going on, but it's rude for me to be on my phone. But all you gotta do is kind of communicate. And if that's the kind of person that you're gonna keep on maybe going out on dates with, they're gonna understand what the heck's going on. A very, very smooth entry level of communication would have really just made this movie would have made this movie non-existent. Like if anybody would have used common sense, the movie would have been over. Even anybody in the restaurant, anybody at the bar. But bro that was on the date with her, I will say, he is a really good guy. He's hella patient. He stayed with her the whole time when she had all this nonsense going on. Like, Most dudes out of there as soon as she ignored him, walked to go talk to a random stranger in the bar that wasn't him, and then didn't explain why. And that's no spoilers, this lady was bugging out. Worst date ever. Drop, ultimately get to 2 out of 5. It's a fresh watch. I might have just watched. It's that Tom Hardy movie on Netflix called Havoc. And I'm not gonna say Tom Hardy's at fault for this because Tom Hardy did a fantastic job. Honestly, I wanna say shame on Netflix. Hey, Havoc, 1 out of 5. So I gave it a 1 out of 5 because they had some really good FX, good cinematography, and some of the action scenes in Havoc were fantastic. 2 hours of senseless shooting. For some reason, the cops had AK-47s, and I'm not talking about the military police, like the regular police had AK-47s and Uzis. I know we want to see stuff get sprayed up in America, but we're just doing stuff that don't even make no sense now. When other countries see this, they be like, ah, here go the Americans again, just shooting shit up. I ain't trying to go over there ever. Havoc, Tom Hardy, you killed it though. Don't let them put you down. Stop letting them put you in trash movies. Don't do no Venom 3, please. What? You're right. There is one show that I watched that I forgot that I watched, and I'm sure all of y'all watched it, Black Mirror. The new season of Black Mirror just came out, and I just finished the last season. The first episode was fantastic, and it led me to want to keep watching it. The second episode was great. The Issa Rae one was okay. I actually wanted to skip to that one first, and I'm glad I didn't because I wouldn't have watched the rest of the season. Not saying that Issa Rae didn't do a good job, but I'm saying that anybody could have played that role, and I'm used to Issa Rae playing roles that Issa Rae wrote for herself. So Black Mirror writing a role for her that Tracee Ellis Ross could have played, or Viola Davis could have played, or any prominent. That mother flew right into my drink. What a asshole.
By my team, just take the bug and drink it.
Hell no. 4 out of 5. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I really did enjoy this season, and it was way better than the last 2 seasons, and it was better than Boulder Dash because I hated Boulder Dash. But this season of Black Mirror, even if you haven't tapped in for the past 2 seasons, highly recommend tapping into this one because it might put you back on the gravy train. Oh, the last episode of Black Mirror, the one with the space people, that was a remake of the other episode. Worth watching it, and I think there's other stories that they could have remade, but this one was okay. I'm getting overrun by mosquitoes and bugs now. I'm turning the video off. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't nobody ever say that I can't hold it down. Love y'all. See y'all next week when I'm back in America. Peace. Sarapsky, kill that light. Kill that light. That motherfucker's crazy.